The war was over. Nazi Germany had collapsed. Adolf Hitler was dead. And across Europe, millions of people believed justice was finally coming for the men who helped build the Third Reich. But behind the scenes, something unexpected was happening. Instead of arresting every German scientist connected to Hitler's military machine, the United States started recruiting them. Because by the end of World War II, American officials realized something terrifying. Germany may have lost the war, but its technology was years ahead of much of the world. The Nazis had developed advanced jet aircraft, deadly submarines, and experimental missiles unlike anything seen before. But one weapon changed everything. The V-2 rocket. When V-2 rockets struck cities like London during the war, there was almost no warning. People would hear explosions before they even understood what happened. The missile traveled faster than sound, making it nearly impossible to stop. To Allied leaders, it was a glimpse into the future of warfare. And there was one scientist at the center of it all, Wernher von Braun. Von Braun helped design the V-2 rocket for Nazi Germany. During the war, he became one of Hitler's most valuable engineers. But the darker truth behind the V-2 program was hidden underground. Many of the rockets were built using forced labor from concentration camp prisoners. Thousands of people died inside brutal factories from starvation, disease, exhaustion, and abuse while constructing the weapons. So when the war ended, many expected scientists like von Braun to face punishment. Instead, America made a different decision, because another conflict was already beginning. The Cold War. As tensions between the United States and the Soviet Union grew, both countries became desperate to secure German technology before the other side could. Suddenly, German scientists weren't just former enemies anymore. They were strategic assets. That's when America launched a secret operation called Operation Paperclip. The goal was simple: bring German scientists to the United States before the Soviets captured them first. American military teams searched laboratories, military facilities, and underground research centers across destroyed Germany. Scientists connected to rockets, aviation, medicine, and weapons programs were identified and secretly relocated to America. And the United States moved fast, because officials feared that if the Soviets gained access to Germany's best scientists, America could fall dangerously behind in missile technology and future weapons development. More than 1,600 German scientists, engineers, and technicians were eventually brought to the United States through Operation Paperclip. Some had direct connections to the Nazi Party. Others had worked closely with Hitler's military machine. In some cases, records connected to their Nazi past were reportedly softened or hidden to make their recruitment easier. That's what made the operation so controversial. America had spent years fighting Nazi Germany. Thousands of American soldiers died defeating Hitler's regime. Yet now, former Nazi scientists were being given jobs, homes, protection, and new lives inside the United States. But from the government's perspective, the fear of the Soviet Union outweighed everything else. And in many ways, the gamble worked. The scientists brought to America helped accelerate missile development, military aviation, and eventually the U.S. space program itself. Wernher von Braun later became one of the key figures behind NASA's Saturn V rocket, the same rocket that carried astronauts to the moon during the Apollo missions. That's what makes this story feel almost unbelievable. A man who once built rockets for Nazi Germany later helped America win the space race. And even decades later, people still debate whether Operation Paperclip was necessary or morally unforgivable. Because the story isn't just about science, it's about fear, power, and survival. The United States didn't recruit Nazi scientists because it supported Nazi ideology. It recruited them because Cold War paranoia changed the rules.